Doing an overview review of the Big Book of Hello and welcome back to GoodKnitKisses. I'm your host Kristen, and today we are doing an overview review of the Big Book of Loom Knitting, and the patterns are by Kathy Norris. The book is published by Leisure Arts. Thank you very much, Leisure Arts, for letting us do this. And also, if you don't know, we have been given permission by Leisure Arts to do a teaching series on how to read patterns, and the one pattern that we have permission to do, which I did request, is the hooded wrap, and we have a Loom Along. So if this is a little preview up here in the corner of what that video looks like and the things that you will find in it. And also there's a link below, so if you want to click on that, you can do the Loom Along. Well, the first part of the video is a class walking you through the entire pattern, and then we actually knit it up together. So I do want to point out that this pattern up here, the sizing, was perfect for my 8-year-old daughter, and it would be perfect for a more petite person than myself. So I do talk about how you can add rows and make it wider, so you want to do some measurement on yourself, but I went ahead and knit it just like the pattern calls for. So I'll make a separate video on how you could make that larger for yourself. But anyway, let's get started. I want to show you the different patterns in this book. So I'm going to throw some pictures up here of what you will find. Number one, you are going to find the very first pattern in the front of the page. You don't have to flip past all the techniques. The first pattern that you're going to find is Favorite Cowl. Now this cowl is a nice little texture and everything. It's going to be a beginner pattern, so it's just very basic, but it's going to get you those skills going on. The next one is the hooded wrap, and that's what we have done the Loom Along and pattern class on. And that one you can make larger, you can embellish it in different ways and choose a different button, add whatever you'd like and make the sizing different. So it's pretty flexible, and that's more of an easy pattern. It's not necessarily a beginner, it's called an easy pattern. Another pattern is the Slouch Hat, and that's also an easy, it's called an easy plus, so it has a little bit more difficulty to it, and it's really cute. It's got a lot of texture to it in how it lays on the hat. Also, there is a sideways beanie, which is really kind of neat the way that it's put together. And I can see this being applied for different character type hats too. So, you know, just have fun with it, really. The comfort shawl has been very popular. In fact, when I was asking which patterns people wanted me to show, this was one of them, but several people were able to really figure this out on their own, and so I wanted one that was a little more of a challenge. This is called an Easy Plus pattern, and the next one is the diamond scarf. It's the mitered diamond scarf, and that works up super cute. It's been very popular. I really like it. It's kind of versatile texture. It's not your typical scarf, so it's going to get you some attention. It's a good attention piece. It'd be a great gift for someone. The next pattern is the comfy slippers. They're not socks. These are going to be more for, you know, wearing around the house, or say you have a friend who's in the hospital, unfortunately, and they need something that keeps their feet nice and warm. So I have not made these, but they are more fitting to your feet, and then they kind of go up on the bottom of your leg above your ankle. What I think is unique about them is the fact that they do go up that high, because a lot of times when you see slippers, they don't go up that high. And usually when I want to wear something like that, I want to keep more warm. So those are more interesting to me. Then they go through the foot shaping and the toe and the cuff, and they're very detailed. That pattern falls in the category of a intermediate pattern because it does have so much going on with it. But if you flip over there, the next one is the felted striped slippers. Now those are what I consider more of a standard slipper. They're kind of almost like an anklet sock. There's some cute color patterning in there that's kind of fun. That one falls in the Easy Plus category. So if you're just getting comfortable after being a beginner, that would be something to step into, learning how to shape the heel. And it also involves felting. The next one is a felted project as well. It's called the Felted Mitered Tote. And I really had a hard time not doing this one because I love this purse. I mean, well, I call it a purse. It's a tote. And it is super cute. And they show you the layout of what it looks like the diagram, and then how to kind of fold it up and make it so it's made kind of like in one piece. And then you have the separate, you have the assembly of the handle and everything, but the way it's made is really cool. And then you also have to use the felting process. Then the next one is the toggle cardigan. That's another one that people wanted to know how to do. I was trying to go for something that had some popularity right now, but also people had questions on and things. The toggle cardigan is a larger project too, so I was trying to do something a little bit quicker. But it does give you sizes and finished chest measurements and things like that. So you can definitely make this for a multitude of people. Okay, next we have the Afghan with sleeves, and the size is actually a child size, and then they have brackets, and that's for the adult size. So you could make these for your whole family if you wanted to. It's basically like a large Afghan with sleeves, and you'll just follow the directions along. It's made in a super bulky weight, so it'll knit up faster. I mean, there's still going to be a lot of stitches and things for making an Afghan, but it's definitely going to be one that'll work up faster versus using, say, a worsted weight. The next one, the Wavy Leg Warmers, that's made for an adult size, and it's quoted as a intermediate. This one is so cute. I love the coloring that they picked. I love the wavy top, the boots, everything. In fact, you could make it about a third of the height and use them as boot cuffs and tuck them in. So it's a very cute and versatile pattern, I think. The next one is Little Wings Keyhole Scarf. This one is just adorable. I love keyhole scarves. They're perfect for tucking into your coat. But this one, it has a flare on the end of it, so it's decorative. So you don't have to feel like you've got to tuck it in because the ends aren't as pretty. This one you could wear with a nice jacket, or dress up a really casual one. So I've seen people using this one. Again, it's an intermediate pattern. The flip top mitts are next as well. Now these are, say you want fingerless mitts, but then you also want them to convert to cover the fingertips. That's this kind of mitt. So they pin back or button back, and then they're fingerless mitt, and then you can flip them over and wear them to cover for you know, more thorough coverage on a cold day. The thumb, it looks like the thumb does not flip, so the thumb would be covered, but your fingers are exposed. I mean, that would be perfect for, say you've got to do some keyboarding or use your phone quickly, that kind of thing. That one is an intermediate pattern and uses a worsted weight yarn. The Tassel Hat is a child size hat, and it's a beginner pattern, and it is a popular pattern. It's an envelope style hat that many people have seen online, and it's good because it shows you how it's made. You can learn how to make the tassel if you've never made one before, and it's got some color working in there. So that's a good one for beginners stepping up into something with color working and tassels and that kind of thing. The next hat is a Sock Monkey ear flap hat, and this is labeled as an Easy Plus using worsted weight yarn. This Sock Monkey hat is so cute. I mean, it is like taking a sock monkey and sticking it on your head, and it's the shaping of the mouth and everything. I mean, it just totally reminds me of Sock Monkey I had when I was little. So, you know, pick the yarn. She's using it in the brown yarn. I think mine was in a gray, but you could make it your own, make it pink, make it purple, whatever you want to do. It's also got some graph charts in here showing how to make all the different components, the band, the body, the mouth, the ears. And then when you're done with that, you can even do the Sock Monkey pocket scarf, which is also in here right after. And it's taking two little sock monkeys and making a little pocket on the end. And this is great for kids who you don't want to have them mess with having a separate pair of gloves and a scarf. And you could use them for, you know, putting little things in. So if you're running around and need a place for something to not fall out of little pockets, this scarf would be nice. You can even tuck that into a jacket. So it's kind of a cool little thing. All right, so that one is also an Easy Plus pattern. It goes through making all the different components, and of course, you know, you can make it your own. The next one is the Mitered Square Baby Quilt, and it is done in a two-tone, two colors. It's actually using a lightweight yarn, and it's using garter stitch, but you're learning how to do mitered squares and doing a mitered square with two colors. It's a very classic design. I mean, any mother would love to get one of these for her new baby. So after all the photographs and patterns and everything, there's 18 patterns, by the way. That's a lot of patterns. Then you find the general instructions, and these are things that you can also find the I Can't Believe I'm Loom Knitting book. That is also pattern. Those are also patterns brought to you by Kathy Norris with Leisure Arts. And that goes into more detail on how to do all the stitches, but there are also the different graphics on how to perform the stitches. So there's just a little bit more involved in the other book for that, but this one walks you through them as well. So you do have that reference point for you. The benefit to this is it's a big book of loom knitting patterns. You've got 18 patterns in here. It's an incredible deal. So the link that I have below is a link for a digital or a hard copy. And if you click on that, and that's how you will get it. We are also, as of right now, going to open up for a giveaway for 2 books. We're doing a national for the United States for me and an international, so anywhere else in the world. And that is open until it closes. We'll have it up for a few days. I'll put all the details down below in the description on YouTube. You will have to enter using the comment section and put the name of your country for me. If you add any other comments, just make sure the country's at the front part, because I rely on the messaging system that they email me, and sometimes if it's too long of a comment, it'll cut it off. So go ahead and send it to me that way. YouTube obviously is not a part of any of this at all. You do not have to subscribe in order to enter to win, but it's that you just have to comment, and it's open to of legal age for the country that you are residing. So if legal age to do that is 18 or 21 or whatever it is, then that's what it is for your country. So in America, it's age 18 and up, and it's just from me, and I'm the one picking the winner. It's a random drawing of a number from basically your timestamp. So I'll put the date and time that it closes, and then I'll post the video within a day or two right after. Usually I do it 2 days after. Sometimes I get a little early with you. So thank you again for joining me at GoodKnitKisses. I hope you've enjoyed this book review, and be sure and click to get it. If you will click to subscribe to me, the benefit to you is any of these videos will come to your inbox. Okay, so subscribing to me doesn't help me in any other way other than it helping you, and you get the new videos when we do the next Loom Along or Knit Along or Crochet Along. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.